that it was largely because of a few months prior to really noticing it, I had lost my mother very suddenly, and it was a hard loss, of course, because it was my mom. And I lost my mom in January of 2012. My father, I found out, had cancer in March of 2012, and then January of 2013, I lost my grandmother very suddenly. So I thought a lot of it was stress for the headaches, and I kind of bared with it. And Dr. Taylor, who was my doctor at the time who was helping me, said that I had a large mass on my brain. And it was back here in the right back side of my brain. And it was basically pushing my brain to the left, which was causing the migraines. And then I had blurred vision. I was having, like, if I would lay on one side of my head, I would have like a seashell type of a noise in my ears. So she basically referred me immediately to Columbia Neurosurgical Associates, where I met Dr. Holbrook. And immediately Dr. Holbrook took me under his wing. He said, look, we're gonna figure this out. I got to his office. He saw the pathology, well, the CAT scan that Dr. Taylor had sent over, and he said, we gotta get you in for surgery. I was like, okay, this is serious. Fly back, pack up all my stuff, come back to South Carolina, and I had surgery July 12th of 2013. After having surgery, I was initially told that I was okay.
So you've been getting relaxers for many, many years.
Many years, yes. From the time I want to say, I think I had my first one when I was about maybe 11 or 12. Yeah.
And your mom chose that for you?
Yes, correct. Absolutely. Yes, she did. But it was, just, I hate to say it, but it's kind of a common practice in the Black culture to get a relaxer in your hair because it makes your hair straight and your mom can curl it and you look all pretty as a girl, but it's very, very damaging to do it over and over and over for so many years because the chemicals that are in the relaxers are to other things that I had done. And like I said, I lived a pretty healthy lifestyle. I exercised a lot, never smoked cigarettes, consumed normal alcohol like any other middle-aged 20-year-old something. But it really was the relaxer. Avoid the chemical process. A lot of women, even my friends, they have they call them protective styles. So basically they have longer hair, but they would braid the hair, their natural hair, and then they would get like a weave sewn into their hair, which is not chemical, and it also protects your hair from being damaged by any chemicals or anything else, basically.
Do you feel relieved knowing you're not putting this into your body?
I feel super relieved because it was very life-changing. Again, being so young. So yeah, he did a wonderful design on my hair.
And he incorporated the scar.
He did, and he always does. Tries to, because I never want my scar, which is another reason why I haven't grown my hair back. I don't want to hide my scar. I want people to ask me, like, what happened? And I want to be able to tell people, this is why I have the scar, this is why I live in a short haircut, and I will never ever grow hair, like never.
Yeah.
I never will, because I love this. This is who I am, and I love this scar. It was honestly a miracle and a life-changing situation for me, and I'm grateful to God that I got it.
I'm really sure your perspective wasn't like that in the beginning, though.
Absolutely not. I was a little taken, and I'm not gonna say that I was upset, but I just wish that someone had told me prior to. Like, I wish that somebody had kind of schooled me and said, hey, this is probably not the way that you need to go. You can do other things to, you know, maintain a beautiful hairstyle without having to follow the trend of what other people were doing. So after having the knowledge, that's why now I'm like, don't do it. To everybody, don't do it, because it's not worth it. So.
Do you know anyone who ran into the same issue that you did?
I haven't. I have heard of a few people that have reached out to me on social media after I posted on Facebook. Shouldn't buy any more shoes according to somebody else, but that's, you know, his opinion. So, but yeah, I love fashion because it's really it's again another outlet or another platform for me to be able to tell people why I am who I am, and I have a segment that I'm working on with a friend of mine. It's called Fashion for Feelings. So basically, it's how my feelings have led to me to be fashionable, basically. So yeah, it's coming soon, very soon.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
So it's definitely an example of your experiences shaping you into who you are now.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Yes. And finally, what would you have to say to the young girls who, you know, some people might say it's just hair, but others, you know, it's a big thing.
Right.
And, you know.
Honestly, I would say to any young girl that is kind of in that middle phase of trying to figure out who she wants to be as a person in regards to her hair, let your heart tell you who you are, not outside sources. Because your heart and what you think about yourself is the only thing that truly matters. Don't follow trends. Don't do what other people do. Do what makes you comfortable and what makes you feel good in your skin. And if that is having no hair like me, or having a weave, or wearing a wig, or whatever it may be, as long as it's natural and not chemical, I support it all the way, absolutely.
I think natural is definitely more embraced now, in the workplace as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, I see reporters.
Absolutely.
I think there's a hashtag, Curly Girls on Air.
Exactly.
So.
Yes, exactly. Curls for Girls. Yeah, it's a lot of natural outlets now. It's a lot of natural things that are on social media. And I feel like it's so great because so many women are really embracing their natural selves. And it really, again, speaks like so huge on volume to even women like Viola Davis, Angela Bassett, like all of those women who embrace natural hair and they put it out there to the world to let women and young girls know, like, you don't have to follow other trends. You can just be who you are with what you have, what God gave you, and you're still absolutely beautiful. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
I asked a lot of questions already. Is there anything I missed that you'd really like to add?
No, I just really would like for women and even men. I know sometimes men may not be as supportive with the natural thing, but in all actuality, it really supports the woman, and it really supports her well-being and her feelings. And I'm very thankful that my husband supports me. He met me with no hair, and he loves me with no hair. So it makes my no hair journey so much easier because you have a support system and you have people that are backing you, telling you that you're still beautiful even though you're not doing what other people are doing. So it's amazing.
And you're okay with your scar being seen?
100%. 100%. If I could put a little like Christmas light situation around it, I probably would, just to draw more attention so I could tell more people about it. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's a great attitude.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, when we introduce you, are you from Colombia?
I am from Lukov,
Okay.
Belgium, yes. So.